Happy 4th of July, everybody. We just pulled up to the notorious 37th Street in Southeast DC. What do you guys do for fun?
This is my first 4th of July. I missed 2 of them locked up. But shit get real, man. Like, we're going to have some fun.
You guys have mortars and stuff?
What's the first mortars?
The ones that go, the big-ass ones?
Nah, look, I ain't got no fireworks. I ain't gonna lie, my mother told me, shit, I ain't no little kid no more. Yeah. But on August, definitely might be big shit out here. Like Santa, man, on my son, when it get a little, like it look like somebody get docked, all you gonna see is shit flying up in the air. It's gonna be gun smoke everywhere. Be shit going on around.
Gun smoke?
Gunfire.
Got the Jakes right there. Look at the Jakes. Pulling up. Are they gonna cause problems tonight, you think?
Nah, they should mind their business. They be chilling.
Sometimes they be cool on 4th of July. Sometimes they wanna be on nigga dick.
Yeah, I'm just YouTubing.
All right, what place you have traveled in the United States? Whole
Everywhere.
World. Where you been? Talk about your best experience out of town.
Probably going to Thailand.
All right, what you do?
I went to Thailand. They know what I did.
You took a female with you?
No, I got females out there, bro. You could get a job for $15 in Thailand. They got job streets.
I need to go right there. Oh yeah, that's what we looking forward going to. The DR, man.
Y'all see tall wall right there?
So yeah, I went to Hawaii and Japan.
Yeah, I was thinking about. I'm trying to do Hawaii. I can't go to Japan. Business on my fellas.
Did you see that video I did in Hawaii? I don't know if you ever see my stuff. I just got show them.
We do numbers. I'm here too.
You see this shit?
And I'm from the DMV, so I'm trying to get more traction to the DMV.
Oh, you went to a blog in Chicago. Where you go at?
O-Block.
Hey, get my man Kelly, man. Get my man Kelly.
Kelly right there on the bicycle.
Yeah, no,
You got the e-bike. Wait, where are you from?
Uptown, Northwest, man.
We got Southeast and Northwest coming together right now.
Yeah, man. You know, I'm always trying to push the positivity, trying to get the youngest to stop the violence, you know what I'm saying?
We got Mr. Stop the Violence and Mr. Promote the Violence.
That's what I'm saying, but I'm
involved, though, man. At the end of the day, I look at it like this, man. These my young brothers, and I try to overlook what they doing and focus on the older folks. Because at the end of the day, they only gonna do what they see with their peers, with their OGs, with the people talking around them. So a lot of people try to get a youngest all of this, energy. Youngest doing this, youngest doing this. It's like, look, we got grown men and women in our community doing the wildest shit. The youngest only gonna do what they know. It's up to me, people like me, and people my age and older to, find a way to restart the cycle. We still dealing with the consequences of the shit that happened in the 80s. I'm always trying to make sure that these youngest evolve, I'm always gonna pull up whatever they at and make sure I show love, because there's not a lot of that in the city. So somebody gotta do it, but we ain't begging for peace, we stepping for change, and we gotta encourage them to do the same thing.
37 seems to have a bit of a notorious reputation about being one of the most dangerous places in DC.
The same shit that's going on in every city and every inner city is black people dealing with it all across America. So you could say this, bodies drop here and there, people addicted to drugs. At the end of the day, these is all symptoms of this poverty type shit. The youngest gonna find a way to eat. If you're not feeding them, then you just are formulating an opinion. So I'm just trying to find ways to get food on their plate in ways that don't involve,
So do you think people cast a preemptive judgment before getting to know anybody?
Yeah, that's how it works. That's how it works 24/7. Everybody gonna formulate an opinion. Everybody judge a book by a cover.
On a nationwide scale, what is the solution for stopping violence?
Stopping violence, we gotta evolve. We gotta evolve further than the stereotypical black man and black woman. That's how I look at it.
What do you say to people that say like, oh, it's a cycle, he killed my brother, or I killed his cousin, or he killed my best friend, so it's never gonna stop because it's gonna be get back.
I look at it like this. War has always been something that's prominent in our history. It's countries out here who dropping bombs on each other, but all that shit stopped with a peace treaty. If you're able to look inside of yourself and realize that you more than your environment, you more than the trenches, and you can evolve beyond that, then you're gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta put yourself in a position to elevate. Don't get spanked. That's the message. Read between the lines. The politicians, you see Black Lives Matter everywhere. Black Lives Matter not coming up to having conversations with the youngest. They making money off of it though. They're gonna build them a nice mansion and they're gonna overlook the projects. That's what they do. You don't see Black Lives Matter coming in the hood trying to reinvest that money that they made, because that's really what my movement about, the monetization of our trauma. As long as these youngers is misguided, as long as they out this joint getting caught up in the system, then the system is always gonna be able to make money off of it and reinvest it in our oppression. And that's not nothing that they can do by themselves. They can't overcome that by themselves. That's a whole engine that they working against. So they can only do their part. And a lot of them think doing their part is rapping till they get everybody out the hood. So it's like, all right, do what you gotta do, but don't get spanked.
That's a beautiful message though. Yeah, some people would demonize me just for going in the hood and talking to people, and because I don't come and cast judgment, I let people tell their own story, but people say, oh, you're a culture vulture, you're profiting all people. But I always do my best to promote and give attention in not just a negative way to the people that I'm around.
I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna tell you, I understand exactly what you're doing, but it got to a point where we just they think this shit is entertainment, and at the end of the day, they don't be understanding this they real life type shit.
So what do you think is the best way for me to approach it, to have the best faith?
Try to get them to get a genuine perspective on the stuff that they got going on. I feel like a lot of like Vlad and shit like that, they try to get everybody to tell that same stereotypical story and get their ass indicted. Yes, it's poverty, it's crime, but tell a real story about how you affected and the people around you affected. But not only that, not where you from, but tell the people where you going and how you planning on getting there. One thing I see about these youngers, they're not afraid. They tired of this shit. They tired of the trenches. Everybody want more, and more looks different to a lot of people. So we just gotta find ways to help them get that shit.
Yeah, nobody wants to be going to funerals and not having money and not having opportunity.
That shit's sad, bro. Don't nobody want real life. I'm talking about, for example, all these young. You got life insurance? You got life insurance?
He has a good plan. He was telling me about it.
Nah, he's smart, man. This one of my youngest. Real life, what's going on? But nah, it's all, at the end of the day, like I said, these are all youngers from the inner city, these kids, 17, 18 years old. Until we can get the people 25 and up. For example, we got people like Lil Durk who been out the hood for years. They still in the trenches, still talking about what's going on in the trenches. If you ain't putting shit together and coming back and getting them kids out of this, man, you shouldn't even be glorifying the shit that they still dealing with. At some point, we got to evolve beyond the trenches mentality, because all we teaching them is the trenches mentality. That's all they got.
So you feel like if I'm showing the good with the bad, then I'm doing as best as I can do?
I mean, you somebody who take interest in what's going on in the inner city, so you gonna come out here and you gonna do your thing. That's what it is. You know, whether you doing it for entertainment purposes, whether you doing it to get the story out there, at the end of the day, there's something, the media, they enjoy black culture. You know, they enjoy what's going on in the hood or what they perceive as black culture. So they gonna come and they gonna research it. So it's almost as good, and I see the good and the bad, because you're giving them a platform, but also the people that's tuning in and watching it, they don't know that these is youngers who really, like, they don't make the connection. These kids got to really go back in these projects. They got to live. All these kids they got 20, 30,000 followers, but they still around their way. Some kids still got to go to school.
I don't just try to pull up and be like, oh, this place is terrible, watch how. I try to see the fun. That's why I'm back up on 4th of July trying to have fun, like the cookout.
It's all about evolving that mentality. That PTSD is real. They say the youngest in the inner city, they deal with more PTSD than the people overseas. And it's crazy because after they shoot somebody or something happen, a bomb blow up or something, they got to sit down and go through extensive therapy before they can even get their gun back and go back into the field. Something happen in these youngest neighborhood, they send their ass right back to school. And if they don't come, they mark a maximum. So it's like, they don't give a
One of the craziest things to me is all the hoods I've been to, like a common theme is, even if they've been through terrible stuff, if you ask them if it was traumatizing or if it was sad, they'll say no because they don't want to seem like they're a bitch. But in reality, being a human is not being a bitch. Everyone feels that negative shit.
When people say no, because I say no, I grew up with this shit all my life. It ain't. If a nigga get shot right here, right now, on the most thing I might say is, damn. That's damn. I done seen niggas get shot all day, every day.
You feel like numb to it.
Go wrap them up or something.
It gets to a point where you just like, God be numb to it. Real life. My first time seeing somebody get shot was 5 years old. And then they just cleaned the shit up. You get to a point where what we gonna do? Cry and break down and be broken after somebody died. It's too much violence. It's too much stuff going on for you know what I'm saying, to let yourself be beaten down like that. Everybody hurting behind this. We know we hurting. If you lost somebody, everybody know you hurting. But that's something that's like, I go to college and shit. I went to NC State. Up at NC State, when I'm sitting here talking about youngins dying and stuff like that back home, it was foreign to them. And they black too. They just not from the hood, so they don't really get it. Like these funerals every month type stuff. Every 6 weeks. It's like, yeah, you might have somebody randomly die from old age, cancer, but it's like, nah, when you're in the trenches, people just randomly dying for the most random reasons.
And now they're shooting at funerals.
So it's like, I mean, and I don't even want, see, when you say something like now they shooting at funerals, they've been shooting at funerals for years, bruh. This wild ass shit been going on for years, man. It's been going on for years, and everybody want to take the blame and paste it on, oh, this generation tripping. It's like, bruh, do your research. And this all comes from what? Poverty. That's the root cause of people feeling like they ain't got enough. Somebody backdoored this person shot that person, and now 10 years later, you still beefing because the nigga over there fucked that nigga bit.
So the shirt says Black Lives Matter, psych, nah, don't get spanked.
What side you with? When we talk about black culture, the world don't care about black culture. They care about black trauma. They fetish over it. Look at all the movies. Tyler Perry, Power, everything that they show us is niggas dying. Like, don't get me wrong, yes, niggas is dying, but it's so much more going on in the hood.
It's the 4th of July, though.
This day really don't mean none, though.
No, this is the most important day of the year.
For real?
Why?
Why you say that?
I have no idea. It's irrelevant to us, really. I mean, it's about America. It's about our freedom. It's about our freedom.
For real? Who told you that?
Independence Day.
Oh.
You like being in jail?
No, I never been to jail.
We like freedom.
Yeah, I love freedom.
You never been to jail?
No.
I have. I'm out on bond right now.
I don't know if you want a cookie or a award. I ain't got it for you.
I just want to not go back.
Sound about right.
Primarily.
Sound about right.
I am.
Big crazy jazz.
Big cruddy jazz, what the fuck I am.
Big cruddy jazz.
Why are you cruddy?
I earned my stripes. Yeah.
Bluffing,
No,
nigga.
stop so much.
Who you, yo?
What's the question?
Who the fuck you?
Sabrina,
out on the left.
Sabrina, and I'm a drunk ass bitch. that like to get drunk on the hill. Like, what's wrong?
Yeah, man, y'all know what the f going on. We got the hood rats outside, Cruddy Jazz, Sabriniana. Burpees a day, man, I'm staying in shape. I was fighting the case and my bitch couldn't stay. Came home off that, then I caught me a case. Came home off that, then I caught me a case. I'ma pay me a lawyer, ain't got time to replay.
Just bring me the back, free on the middle, I'll write this page, I'll put on this hit.